Can you hear me? Hello, gang. How you all doing? Hello, Sharon. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Luna's mum. Miggy. Rosie, darling. Yeah, 4:20 in the morning for Luna's mum. Oh, my goodness. Paula, gorgeous. How are you doing? Yorkshire gal, hello. Can everyone hear me all right? Hiya, Kathleen. Hello, everybody higher in the chat. I'm not ignoring you. I can only see so many. Hello, Chris. How are you? Sheffield Wednesday, Joe. Linda, hello. Hiya, Mike. Sandy, Dana. Now, if there's any, hello, Tracy. Hello, everyone. If there's any noise in the background, Newcastle football team, Newcastle United are playing a game of football, and Mr. Northy's watching it. Hello, Ems, babe. Lisa, Anne, Nicola, Jane, Maxine. Hello, AP. Hello. Come on in, everyone. Hello, Sangeeta, darling. Hello, Josie Trouble. Hello, Dax. Ooh la la. Hello, ooh la la. You're watching Leeds. Ah, there's Trouble. Hello, Lizzie, love. Jackie, hello. Helen, hello, darling. Rex Tex, hello. Vicky, Beta Girl. Earth, hiya, Gorge. Hello, Sandra. Leslie is here. Leslie's in the house. Hiya, Gorge. Sue. Are they the Toons? Yes, they are the Toons. Toon Army. It's what we call Newcastle. Toon, as in town. Toon, black and white army. That's how the song goes, you know. Hello, Gucci Mama. Eliza, Chili Wellington, Catherine, Mitzi. Ah, there's Trouble, if I've ever seen one. Hello, allegedly, darling. How are you doing? Nicola's here. Gucci from New Zealand's here. Waco Kid. How am I feeling? I feel like I've got a big hole in my mouth. It's not quite settled. I didn't take any paracetamol today because I thought I was clever, and now it hurts a little bit. But I've took some. It'll be fine. Hey, Susan. Thank you for joining. You're new here. Welcome. Welcome. We're a nice little family here. We just kind of like chit chat. There's loads of stuff going on. Really, your mum's back in the oh, bless her, pneumonia. That's really terrible. I'm sending lots of love to your mum, darling. Right. Oh, great day, Mom. How are you doing? I think everyone's here. Steph, Josie. Sydney Observer. Hello, darling. Yeah, I'm better. And you have the best manager, Eddie Howe, hometown Bournemouth. It's up the Arsenal today, is it? Well, hang on. I've been trying. Do you know how we did those readings? We're going to get into the Markles, don't worry. But do you know how we did those readings ages ago on Keir Starmer? And I was just like, guys, this dude is a bit of a. He's a bit of a. Don't let the grey. Don't let the grey shop front fool you. This guy is a bit of a, you know, he's a little bit of a player. Hello, Therese. Hello, Wonky Wen. How are you doing, love? So, without saying, because if you say adult cuddles, it sounds a bit lame, doesn't it? And YouTube doesn't like it. So I found some. So slither in the Hufflepuff is a euphemism. So is stuff in the muffin. Tossing a hot dog down a hallway, and there's one from Shakespearean chimes called Grope for Trout in a Peculiar River. Sphincter face. You had one of your eyes done? Ah, Patricia. Oh, we should just say banging. He's banging his voice coach, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, of course. So I've been looking ways of saying Slither in the Hufflepuff. Tickle in the turtle. If anyone can think of anything like that, let me know. Hello, Carol Ann. Welcome from South Africa. Welcome. So we need lots of euphemisms for doing the deed, because, you know, poking the fire. Who's banging their voice coach? Keir Starmer, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. That is the secret. Leg over. Yeah. Traumatizing. Very traumatizing. Now we're going to go and talk about the Harkles. Oh no, hang on. I want to say something about geopolitics. Trump, Gaza. He's doing the same thing as he's done with Canada. It's basically just to get them to go, worst case scenario, this is what will happen, and sort it out. That's what I think's going on. There you go. Doing the little lever shuffle, as really is that one. Dipping the wick. He's probably he released his sausages. Hanky panky. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for funny ways of saying, you know, the horizontal monster mash. Toad in the hole. Well, that's definitely correct, Yorkshire girl. I mean, that is like, that is really spot on, really. Humpy clumpy. He released the hostage. Nudipud Games. Trump tariffs, yeah. I don't know what's going on with China one, but I can say, like, I do think the Gaza thing, because everybody's screeching about it, I just went on Twitter. It's a female, Mike. I'm surprised. I'm bumping the uglies, nookie. A bit of how's your father? How's your Starmer? Oh, a bit of how's your Starmer? And it was in lockdown too. You know how they like went after Boris Johnson for the cake? He's in deep doo-doo, but they're going to get away from it. There we go. Now, if you haven't already seen, some of you who aren't on Twitter or Instagram, or don't follow a lot of other channels or whatever, but probably most of you have seen this, Gloria Steinman, the one who looks a bit like Ozzy Osbourne. No shade to Ozzy Osbourne, but she does look a little bit like Ozzy Osbourne. Gloria Steinman has had her photo taken in her house for like one of these Through the Keyhole magazine spread interviews things. And within that interview, there's a picture in the background of Megatron, the hostage, and 2 children. So if you want to have a look at that, you can do. I was surprised, Tracy. I'm really ploughing the furrow. I like that. Thank you, GS. Nothing like using a 90-year-old woman for PR. You're right. You're right. So, relocate. Yeah, Stephanie, I do. I think he's trying to sort it out. He's like, well, this is like the worst thing you can. This is the worst thing this is the thing that the Palestinians want the least. But it'll get them to potentially. It will. In my mind, he's trying to do the art of the deal stuff. I hope. I'm hoping. Yeah, who would? Yeah, exactly. Who would have that picture? Huge PR stuff, Carolina. Carolina. Am I saying that right? Huge PR stunt. I think I'm right, Waco. I think I was right about Greenland and Panama and Canada and the thingy. I think I was quite on the nail there. So I think it's just going to be one of those things. I think. Yeah, it's bad. Now, who do you want to start on? Where do you want to go? Because we've got a lot to do. There's a lot to do. But we'll stick with the royals, or mainly the Markles, I think. Ah, what a beautiful morning. You want the Instagram video? Okay. Let me just have a look. Let me just have a look. See, Billie Eilish. Look, what's her star sign? Oh, that was so cringe. What's your star sign, Billie? She's Sagittarius. That's interesting. It kind of tracks for a Sag, to be fair. Okay. Melania and the View lawsuit. Really? Is she suing the View? Okay, Sharon. All right, darling. Hi, spirit animal, darling. Okay, let's have a look at that video. Let's have a look. Meg's the energy around that video. We'll start with that question and then we can dig in to see what else comes up, because we'll let the cards lead it, because it was a mess. It was a mess. Yeah, I reckon she bought. You can buy all that stuff from the website. And like, I think I had one of the SS replied to me under, I think it was Dan Wotton's post, and they said something like, oh yeah, but it's got her signature on it. I was like, are you brand new around here? Spirit animal, we're on it. We'll look at it. We'll look into it. We're on it. We're on it. We're going to look into all of it. If it's just completely made up, is it? Yeah, it's. And we're looking at Harry's security. Harry's got security going on today. Oh dear. She's got a different nose again. I haven't caught up with that yet, Sheffield Wednesday. Joe. Do you know why she made such a big deal about the lunchbox? Before I pulled the cards, she's like, oh my god, lunchbox. It's because Billie Eilish last year had a really big hit called Lunch, and to be fair, it was quite a catchy song, but I'm a bit, it's not my kind of music, but she had this big hit called Lunch, and Megsy's just looking like, oh, I'm so kooky, I didn't even know, I'm just so out of social media. I mean, Megatron, if I knew about that song, you should have known about that song. Exactly, Patricia. Exactly. Right, let's have a look. I got a lunchbox. Let's have a look. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. First off, this was released yesterday on the lead up to that photo being noticed, if you will. This is all planned. All of this is planned. I feel like we've got the Page of Pentacles that would relate to her invisible children. Recollections may vary if they indeed exist and how they got here. But this is very much the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why did she do it? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Megan is a Leo. She would come out of the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands could also relate to Billie Eilish in this. So maybe Billie wasn't completely on board with this shtick. Maybe she just was not completely on board with it. You can buy signed merch from your favorite artist, if you will. You can actually buy, you can buy a signed book from your favorite author if you want to. Sometimes they have offers on. I mean, I've got signed merch from some of my favorite bands, so, and I've never met them. Let's have a look. Megan is spinning out. One of the biggest things that have happened to her was that Vanity Fair article, massively so. The feedback from the California wildfires as well has been something that she has not been comfortable with. She's really not reacted well to January. But it's all her own doing. It's all her own doing. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. She is this is more of a sign. She is signaling to other celebrities and Netflix and everybody who's got a bit of that Hollywood clout that she's still got friends. She's not on the outside. That's what she's trying to get across. But the Ten of Pentacles that is in reverse, she is on the outside and she feels it. She actually feels it. She actually feels it. I don't think Billie Eilish went running and went, oh, it's Meghan Markle, I'm going to send some stuff. I don't think that at all. In fact, there's something about this fire sign lady that is crossing over this situation. So I don't even think Eilish might be that happy with the whole thing. The Four of Swords is in reverse. So she wants to get past this kind of... Megsy is trying to get past this whole kind of like grim reaper of tourism that she's been. You know, you've got Uvalde, you've got the wildfires, and in a year, in 6 months, maybe quicker or sooner, whenever there's another tragedy, that she's not going to learn, she's going to do it again. Believe you me, she's going to do it again. There is more to this Billie Eilish album story than meets the eye. She's not going to like some of the feedback that comes back from all of this. She really isn't going to like the feedback that's going to come back from all of this at all. At all. She's got skewered judgment with it. See, this is all about being put on the outside. Oh, jeez. With the Ten of Pentacles, there's no protection. With the Two of Wands in reverse as well, there is the door is a doorway that's been shut. Things have changed for Megsy to how she was doing and how she was going to get to this part. It's almost like she's missed something. She's had a missed opportunity, which is probably her own doing. I think everything's a missed opportunity with her. She just got such bad energy and bad intentions. Everything goes south because she's not coming at it from a nice place. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse there. She's on the outside, completely on the outside. The Two of Wands in reverse there as well. She's actually been shut out of somewhere. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse here as well. That Three of Pentacles means people aren't working together. People aren't coming together. There are contracts and things that are not going well. There is an element of, with this energy, I want to say that I think Billie Eilish has kind of signed a few things and not known where they're kind of going. And I also feel like Megsy's been on the Billie Eilish website. And that's just my intuition. That's just my intuition. I think that's where she's got it from. Okay, what does she want from all of this? She's going to fall out with Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is going to say something, or they're going to not be that close, or something's going to happen because Billie Eilish is in the spread. Billie Eilish is a Sagittarius. Temperance in reverse is Sagittarius. Well, temperance is Sagittarius, but temperance in reverse. They're not going to get it together. They're not going to become best friends. They're not going to get acquainted. They're not going to be besties. They're not going to be good. I think Miss Eilish is emotionally intelligent in some types of way, and I think she'll be able to see through Megatron quite quickly. What Megatron wanted from all of this was she wanted her name plastered everywhere. She wanted all the attention. She wanted people talking, and she's kind of got it. But yeah, there's something not clear with this with regards to Billie. Let's have a look at Billie and all of this. Let's have a look at Miss Billie. Billie doesn't like her. From according to these cards, Billie's not going to like her. But Billie can't come out and necessarily say, "Oh my God, I can't believe this beige skank did this to me," can she? I mean, it's a bit rude. Yeah, exactly, Patricia. Exactly. I think she's just using Billie's name. Come on, Billie Eilish, tell me what you think of these shenanigans. Yeah, why would Billie Eilish want to associate it with? Yeah. She doesn't like this. She feels like she's been conned by someone. We've got the moon. Now these are my extra cool tarot cards that have got 2 meanings on them. So in this major arcana, you have 2 major arcana. You have the moon, and you also have the devil. So she feels controlled, coerced, misled, and misaligned about all of this. There's something very, very wrong here with her and Billie. Billie is not happy. Billie really isn't happy. She feels like she's being played. She really feels like she has been played. And there's the Queen of Cups crossing over her. Who is the woman? It was Adam Levine's. Is Adam Levine's missus, was it? He's Maroon 5, isn't he? Like, you can tell I'm not really. Oh, thank you, Leslie, darling. Thank you, darling. Breathy. Oh, she's a pretty lady. I wonder if that's Queen of Cups there. I hate doing this. You know I hate mentioning this, but when the Queen of Cups comes out, because it does not fit Adam Levine's wife, you've got the whole Megxie wants to be Princess Diana trope. So even Billie knows that Megxie is obsessed with trying to come across as Princess Diana 2.0. I'm just saying. Unless there is another female who is a water sign female who is around Billie who roped her into signing something or something. But I think Billie knows. I don't think she's daft. I think she knows. She knows. Let's have a look here. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse underneath. She's not overly happy with an earth sign woman. Adam Levine's gorgeous wife is an earth sign woman. 16th of May, which would make her Taurian. The Ace of Swords on the above. Now, there's quite a few women involved in this. With the Ace of Swords mixed with the Ace of Pentacles. Predominantly the Ace of Swords. Reputationally, and on the internet and associated with, Billie doesn't like her name linked to Megsy. Billie thinks Megsy's getting her name linked to Billie, so Megsy's name will appear on search engines because you've got the money, you've got the written words, you've got coming out and offered, and a linking in of two. So Megsy thinks, so Billie thinks that Megsy's name's going to come up with her on search engines. For a while, it's always going to be that link in there. So Billie's really suspicious of Megan's motivations. Really suspicious. That she lied to look, there's been a lie and somebody's taken advantage of it creatively. The Seven of Swords is mixed with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Swords being the predominant card. The Wands turn this slightly into kind of power play and artistic play. She feels lied to. She's been manipulated. She feels like she's been gaslit and somebody's done some underhand tricks with her around this. You've got the Judgment card there, and you've got the Tower in reverse. Now, if these two ladies do cross words, or Billie does cross a word, Megsy will go straight into victim mode. You do realise that, don't you? I don't think Billie's that daft. But interestingly enough, when the SS went after Taylor, when Taylor Swift was doing that stuff with William and the kids backstage at her London concert, like the bot squad don't seem to realise that there's whole armies of Taylor Swift Swifties, and there's loads of, like, Billie Eilish is like one of those artists as well who's very popular with people who are like online a lot. The Tower in reverse. I wonder what else Megsy's going to do. She really feels coerced with this. There was a line in the video that Megan done, and I've only listened to it once and got hives. But there was a line in the video where Megan said, I haven't got Billie's number. I wanted to kind of get in touch with her. I knew people who contacts. And Billie's kind of like, there's something about that energy she didn't like. I wonder if it's related to that Tower in reverse. Something's going to happen with Billie and Megsy. There's going to be some type of story. You've got the Star and the Virgo. Now, the Star is hope and healing and getting on with things. So, Billie's more bothered about the girl, inverted commas, in the story. And she's more interested, because we've got the Virgo here, she's actually more interested in Harry as well. She's waiting her time. Okay. There's the Devil. Billie doesn't like her. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how much PR they throw at people. I don't care how much PR they throw around the place. Billie doesn't like her, girl. Billie doesn't like her at all. She's done with her. We've got the Hanged Man there, and that's crossed. That also includes the Temperance card, which relates astrologically to Sagittarius. And the Hanged Man there is Billie's been told to wait it out and watch and learn. What Billie's aware of is people trying to do tricks and trying to control and put words in her mouth and actions in her mouth and use her kindness for clout. And there you have got the 10 of Swords mixed with the 10 of Pentacles. She's not going to be... Billie ain't happy that she's associated with this absolute mess, guys. What a mess. Thank you so much, Happy. Thank you, darling. She says, really, Julie? She said, 16 times in Insta in 2 minutes. Wow. Billie ain't happy. Do you want me to have a look in to see how Harry's dealt with all of this? There's a lie here, guys. There is a lie around Billie and getting the whole thing. This is a whole defensive mechanism. The Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Page of... I would even suggest actually going back to the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the first thing, that there is a young person involved in the fire that she might have met, but I think there's a made up energy here too. It's embellished. It was more than it ever was. It was more than it should have been. It was more and more. It's according to the cards, there's a big lie of the origin of the story. So not only do we have a lie and a constructed lie at that, there's also some lies and thingy about involving Billie in all of this. And people aren't happy with her. Yo, Ruth, how are you doing? Hello, everyone who's coming to chat since I started, guys, by the way. Let's have a look. That's how it concerns me for Billie, because it feels like this is going to be in a bit of hot water with something. And, yeah. But it's something to do with this story. She's not going to like it. Billie, yeah. I mean, you've got to think, Billie's been in the industry, I think she's been about 14. And she's very creative, and she's probably seen all of it. So to have Megsy her is wild. Let's have a look at Harry and all of this. I'm just going to pull 3 cards for Harry because we don't need to go that deep. Thank you, Luna's mom. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate this. Okay, Harry. How does Harry feel about this? Harry's not overly happy about this whole thing. Harry isn't overly happy about all of it. Oh, they be arguing. You've got the lovers in... Oh, okay. And there's that doorway closing as well. So Harry's very unhappy at the minute with the Hermit in reverse. Now, this could lead on to a reading we're going to do in a little while. We've got the Hermit in reverse. We've got the lovers in reverse. And we've got a doorway shut. This could relate to what's going on for him today in court about his visa. Harry's the Hermit. He's not very happy about how he's feeling. The lovers relates to a Gemini. President Trump is a Gemini. And a doorway shut in, that could be out the country. However, this is if we're going to relate it to Billie, I would say he's very unhappy and they're having tensions at home around all of these puff pieces, as well as a doorway shut. And I feel like he's on the outside with Hollyweird as well. I think what's kept them interested in Hollyweird, the only thing that's kept them interested for the people of Hollyweird, is the fact it's Diana, it's the royal family. It first and foremost, it's because they're royalty. Secondly, it is because of the royal family. Thirdly, it's the tragedy around Diana and Diana's death. Fourthly, it was Diana's charisma and glamour while she was alive, and her heart and her empathy. So that is why they are so, like, I feel like other people are so interested in it. Hang on a minute, I forgot. I should show you this. I've got to show you this first before I do another reading. I got, do you know Otter Spirit, guys? Look what they sent me. Otterspirit.com. They sent me this. It's look. It's an Aquarius power bracelet. Isn't that cool? It's labradorite, clear quartz, and hematite. It's Aquarius strength. And you get a little bag, and you when they come to you, they're all individually wrapped. And I got it's authentic AA grade crystals. And yeah, so you've got, it tells you all about it. It gives you a mantra. You know, I've been going through it. So I have started wearing this today because it's Aquarius season. It's the run up to my birthday. So I was really chuffed to get this in the mail from them. If you want to check them out, go to otterspirit.com. They really are good. They're supporting the channel that way, and they're sending me trinkets and stuff. They are really good quality. They're the nicest quality crystals I've had. And if you want to buy any, I think they've got a sale on, and you can use discount code Northeast Tarot 20 for an extra or 20% off. So yes, so just let you know that. I'll leave all the details down below as well. But they are really nice. They are supporting me. So I thought I'd let you know. It's really sweet of them. Thank you, guys. Oh. Right. Where were we going to go? Plus they do for otters in the bay. Yeah. Otterspirit.com. Oh, thank you, Gail, darling. Yeah, Otter. I'll put a post up in the community section. I'll leave something underneath. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate you that. Your birthday's on the 14th. Happy you're a third, I forgot what you call them. Third decan Aquarian, just like me. So is Katie Hopkins and Alex Jones, Robbie Williams, Jerry Springer, and Abraham Lincoln. We are that kind of weird. I do like them. I do like them. So we're going to the children. Woo. We're going to start with Harry with the children. When I saw the video of Megan and Billie Eilish, I felt Megsy was a lot. Yeah, it is. It is. I know the fashionably late will stay. Okay. All right, darling. You go back to the beginning. You thought it was your birthday the other day and it's not the 11th. I'm the 12th. You got 2-2. I've got 12-2. Oh, we're just one number out. Allegedly, girl. Allegedly, we're quite close numerically. Okay, let's have a look at Harry and that photo leaking of the invisible children. Let's go. Was Harry in on this? Was Harry in on this? Was Harry in on this? Oh, a doorway closing. Again, the 2 of Wands. That's just come out for him. Something's shut in his... Pardon me, I've got the hiccups. Something's shut in his face. Something has shut in his face. Page of Cups crossing over in reverse. There's the Wales children. They are so jealous of the Wales children, you know. They are so jealous of them. The 2 of Wands is in reverse. There's a blocking. Now that could be Hollywood or that could be the Royals. Let's keep pulling. The Hierophant is in reverse. What's underneath it? The Seven of Wands. This is an attack. I said they were going on the attack, but they're trying to like do, instead of like whinging, they're trying to like do this kind of whole positive PR to shut their critics up. The Seven of Wands in reverse. I am going with him. I am going with him knowing about this stunt. And there's the Hermit in reverse as well. It took some convincing, but he's on board with this stunt. He's not overly happy about it, but he's on board with it. He's nearly as bad as Megati. I'm telling you guys. We have the Hierophant in reverse above. The Hierophant in reverse, again, this is like he's really getting at structural institutions, his family, the government, everything like that. He doesn't like any of it. He wants to have a go at the monarchy. He wants to show he's out of the monarchy in a way, but he wants to be part of the monarchy. It's very convoluted. It's really convoluted. I think you'll find that if you've been following Megxit since 2016, it's been really convoluted. Like, he doesn't want to be in a goldfish bowl, but he also wants all of the trumpets and gold filigree and blooming medals and stuff. He's new about this. He's only said yes to it because he wanted the PR for Ingrifftus. Ingrifftus is coming up on the 8th, I believe. Why did they have to have that around my birthday? It's like they want to spite me. I know it's not, but I know it's not a thing. I know it's not real. I'm just saying. I'm just being melodramatic. Ooh, the Four of Swords is in reverse. The Five of Swords is in reverse. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. Can we get an upright one? No, apparently not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. The Four of Swords in reverse. We're going to be hearing, I think this was in my Ingrifftus predictions anyway, and how they're preparing for Ingrifftus. We're going to be hearing a lot of, I am my mother's son, and I am my son's mother stuff. We are going to be getting it led on thick that they are a very happy, healthy, loving, together family. We're going to be getting a lot of that. A lot of that. That Five of Swords, though, is in reverse. There's a detail they're missing. A big detail. They haven't signed everything off correctly. They haven't done things correctly. Something's going to get exposed around their PR game, I would say. And they don't know it because this is what's surrounding them. So there is an issue when it comes to their PR. There is an issue when it comes to how they handle the press. I mean, that's obvious. But there's also an issue with how they communicate. And they've left themselves open somehow with that Five of Swords in reverse. There's some trickery. There's some things not being quite as they seem. Ingrifftus is going to be... it's going to get slated, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know how else to say it. It sounds good on paper. We've got these stars and there's Katy Perry. I mean, and then didn't her recent album tank? And then you've got Chris Martin. I mean, Coldplay. It's a bit whiny for me. I like my music a bit more cheerful, if you will. Yeah. And then you've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So he's scared about a betrayal. He is worried out of all of this about the picture leaking, inverted commas. It wasn't leaking. This is a setup for sure. Worried about this picture leaking. He's worried about being exposed somewhere with it. And though he isn't completely over the moon about this picture leaking, he certainly was aware of it before it happened. We have got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. So there is going to be issues with cash flow. There's going to be issues with money. There's going to be issues with projects that are tangible in the real world. There's going to be financial problems. I'm wondering if that is something to do with Invictus and ticket sales. Are the tickets free? I mean, are they paying people to go? Karen, your birthday's February the 13th. Excellent date to have a birthday. Third Deacon Aquarians are the best, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I find a Coldplay, I can't stand them. Too whiny. I'm sorry if you like Coldplay, but too whiny. So, are we ready? Megan. Megan. Megan, and that picture of the kids, of course she planted it. Of course it's her idea. Of course it's control. Of course it's control. And there's the Seven of Wands in defense in reverse as well, just like the Seven of Wands is in reverse for Harry. This is part of this is a PR strategy. They've actually got somebody to try and do the strategy again. It's interesting that it was a girl who worked for them, who then didn't work for them, and who set up her own PR company. This is not only done to do for PR, right? This is not only PR. This is a screw you, a massive screw you, a massive up yours to her father-in-law, His Majesty King Charles III. King of Cups in reverse. Thomas Markle, her dad, is a Cancerian. So she wants him to factor into the story somehow as well. Let me pull another card for that. Let me just see if it is. The Hanged Man, impatience. Okay. Stupidity, not learning. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's not Thomas Markle. It's not Father Markle. It's William. I thought it was Father Markle there. But surrounding him, we have impatience and stupidity and doing repeated things again and again. Now William is Cancerian as well. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and that was the whole Megxit thing. Now, Megxie wasn't speaking to her father from way before the wedding, or just before the wedding. So that's pre-Megxit, if you know what I mean. I really believe that this has got stuff to do more with what's happening now. There's an impatience there. And that Five of Pentacles in reverse is very much on being on the outside. And there's this energy around Megxie where she blames William and Catherine's popularity on why they're not, and why she's not popular, you know. Why do we miss always? She's not getting invited to something. She's not getting invited. She crashed that party. She was not invited to that party. She basically crashed that party. And we kind of predicted that on one of the lives as well, because there was just this party she wasn't invited to. The Three of Cups is up there as well in reverse. She's going to put a lot of stuff We've had the party. We've had the kid with the lunchbox and the shirt and Billie Eilish. And now we've got this. And these are 3 lies. None of them are wholly true. None of them are what surface level truth. This is an unreliable, as you well know. The 9 of Cups is in reverse. She's not going to get invited to something, or she's going to be at an event and she's going to, I mean, this could be all in, I mean, this is every in Grifters games, isn't it? She's there, she's looking awkward, and in a way, it's her narcissism, isn't it? Because people can look awkward. I look awkward all the time. But she's like, she's looking for an opening to speak and make it about her. And you can feel that. I mean, I can feel that. I mean, can you guys feel that? You can feel that energy coming off her, you know? That 9 of Cups in reverse. This holding Grifters thing. She's either not going, or she's going to make a complete and utter tit of herself. Absolute tit of herself. You want to see her dancing at a concert again? I really can't cope with another Taylor Swift bop. When she was doing that silver thing, I swear to God, Donald Trump's YMCA dance where he's doing, you can't see me, I'm dancing, but where he's doing his little shuffle thing with his fist, you know, was better and is more rhythmic than Megsy flailing around like a fish out of water, out of sync with the music. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Why did she do this? Why has she done all of this? Clout and money. Clout and money, guys. Never think she's worried about cash. Both of them are. They both got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. They're worried about longevity. They're worried about keeping an income coming in for a long time, because it seems they're a bit of a busted flush. Yes, everybody was all over them to a certain extent. We weren't. I mean, we knew. But the rest of it, come 2020, by the time 2020 was happening and they left, and Hollywood was like, oh, well, you're running away from this brutal regime, we'll help you. And then they realised that it wasn't the royal family or the British people, it was just it was a thought and a dimwit. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse there. There's money problems, there's financial problems. They're thinking long-term, planning ahead. They have got the capital built up that they need to basically say, turn around and go, we can kind of stop living this lifestyle and doing things that we want to do. They haven't got the money to sustain themselves long-term. If any projects fail, that's the problem. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. This picture that was leaked of the children by Gloria Steinem. This is Megsy's response to people getting at her. It's her way of saying, remember me, I am a mother. I am a mother. And that's basically, we were getting the Empress a lot with her the other day. She wants to remind everyone she is a mother. Ooh. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. Josie is saying, Northie, have you felt the tide turning about celebs in general by us normal people? Yeah, I do. I think there's I think people who are, I think the internet is a lot to do with it, because people are more accessible. And it's taken some of the remoteness and glamour away. But it's also, I think, I think you see how involved some celebrities are with things that you think, you're just an actor, why are you involved with this project, why are you involved with this pressure group or these political actors or these political things? And it becomes very murky and it becomes very disingenuous. And the fact that they seem to think that they can behave in a different manner and get away with different, it just doesn't wash anymore. Because I feel like X, even though it is like sometimes if you go on X, it's like taking LSD in an abattoir. I mean, it's messy. But I feel like X is really something that is letting people speak freely. Well, if you're not in the UK, you know, or we end up in clink if we say anything. But it's certainly if you're in America and other countries as well, but mainly America, people can speak very freely on X. So I think it's yeah. I think the tide is turning, and that's why we need free speech. We really do need free speech. Let me finish this. She's worried about, okay, the Prince of Wands is in reverse. She's worried about coming over as angry, hostile, overly in your face. She doesn't want that. That image she had of being this kind of like evil, from the Vanity Fair article, of being this kind of really kind of brutal, horrible boss energy. She doesn't want to be seen like that. It doesn't go with her ego. She's frightened of that. She's scared of getting called out. This is why the kids have come out. The Justice card is in reverse. She's either going to have a hell of a thing with a Libra. So you've got Libras in Megan's circle. Oh, you've got, oh, I can't remember her name. Serena, I'm pretty sure she was a Libra. And you have Newsom. I'm sure there's someone else as well. But if we're looking at it from a non-astrological point of view, there's something that's going to come up involving right or wrong, and she's not going to like the outcome. She's going to think it's wrong. So when something happens and Megsy thinks the outcome is wrong, then usually it means there's going to be an exposure. There's going to be something with it. Now, this photo, I can't imagine Gloria Steinman exposing it. But what I can see is her not liking some stuff. That I wonder if somebody's actually going to tell some tales about how Megsy markets herself and how she reacts to things. Interesting. Right then, let me have another drink, another sip, and then we'll move on to the dumb prince. How's that? We'll do one more. We'll do the dumb prince. We shall put Megan away. Away, Megan. Oh, what's this card? Nearly every reading lately, it's popped out in one way or another with the Megatron. She seems to think that she should be able to control what everyone else thinks and says about her. Apparently you can't. Kim K is a Libra. Ooh, supernova. Wasn't there something with Kim K the other day with her? I can't remember quite what it was. I know Kim K's been in the news because of Ye or Kanye and his girlfriend-y person-y, wifey person deciding not to wear any clothes. That's just pure marketing. There was something going on that they are. It's either an abusive, corrosive level relationship, or they're in some kind of foiler duo and they're doing some kind of artistic thing, and they're going to start, and then they're going to try and sell something to it all. Well, she could control that. Just be it. That's easy, yeah. Yeah, Sue, it would be. You're right, she's disappointed they look like the Spencers or a family. I know, I love the picture of we're gonna look at that now, Iris darling. Can you please read on Catherine and William? Yeah, sure, I will do. I forgot time. I don't like to say no too long. But I will read on. If I don't do it tonight, Paula, it depends where how long this reading lasts. If I don't do it tonight, Paula, I promise I will do it very, very, very soon. like really soon, like within the next 24 hours, kind of soon, you know? I would have imagined, I can't imagine the Kardashians keeping around Deadwood. That's not popular, to be honest with you. I don't think they are the ultimate social climbers. Let's face it, they are the ultimate, you know, they do it very well, but I can't see them keeping, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Harry's court case. How is Harry feeling about the court case? Now, if those 3 cards that I pulled before, was the Hermit in reverse, the Gemini in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse, when we were looking at something different for Harry, if that's an indicative of what's about to come out in these cards, then I'm going to say it's not going to go very well. Look at how quickly things are changing in the world, you know? Look how quickly things are changing. Oh no, Harry! Okay. Oh, Harry, what have you done? The moon is in reverse. People are onto it. There is deceit here that will be exposed. There is some lies here that will be exposed. With the moon being in reverse, this could really be about narcotics, extracurricular activities that you sniff or whatever. I'm trying not to be, you know, get into trouble on YouTube. But that moon in reverse, yeah, man. That is, and the King of Wands is in reverse, crossing over. He's really angry. He's really, really angry. Somebody in showbiz has helped him with this visa. I wonder if that's going to get exposed as well. That's never come up before. There's the police. Nina. There's the ice. Is it ice? He's worried about it. He is worried about it. He's worried about a negative interaction with authority, like not like big authority, but he's worried about authority enforcers, the rule of law enforcers, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's an issue around his visa, and I feel like this has come up before as well. You know, I feel like he's only out better up because he's fishing for... It's a paid thing. It's publicity for them. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It will help with a longer term visa. And this is why I think like he's not on an A1. I am the son of a monarch, because at the time Harry wasn't the son of a monarch when he got his visa. Harry was the grandson of a monarch. He wasn't the son of a monarch. He probably got in on one of the celebrity type, or oh, look at me, I'm a special person kind of visa. That 3 of coins is in reverse. I mean, that could be wrong, but there's something there that involves there. The 9 of Cups is in. He's really not happy about this. He is really unhappy about this. This whole visa case has taken her. It's hard to say, like, Harry, it'll take a shine off his happiness, because I don't think this guy has ever been happy. I feel like he's not been happy for a few years at least. I wonder why that is, Megan. But like that 9 of Cups is in reverse there. And the tiniest little bit of happiness that he did have is went poof and gone. He's not on a diplomatic visa. I don't think he is. We'll find out. But it's not like a massive... It's not the same as it's not the same as like an ambassador, I feel, because the cards are like, the cards are saying it's not solid. And if it's not solid, there's leeway in it, you know? And if there's leeway in it, there's trouble in it. For him. Oh, there's the Hermit in reverse, guys, again. There's the King of Coins in reverse. This is both for him. What have you done, Harry? He is absolutely bricking himself about this visa, guys. Now it's here. He's absolutely bricking it about this visa. It is really irritating him. There's the Lovers in reverse surrounding him. That's the Donald. He is petrified of President Trump. He's absolutely... These cards came out before as well. He is absolutely lying. He's scared of President Trump. He feels exposed. He's going to, coming up with the Hermit in reverse, he's going to look stupid. He's going to look entitled. He's going to look bad. He's going to look like he's had bad advice. He's probably been taking his own advice or his wife's advice or whatever. But that Hermit is in reverse, man. And that he's a Virgo. And we've got the King of Coins in reverse as well. And that's Harry, because he's a Virgo as well. Coins relate to Earth. The Lovers is a Gemini. And that's President Trump is involved. Well, he's in charge. I feel like the Biden administration, for whatever reason, was protecting him. And I feel like that as well could be an exposure about Jill Biden, because Jill Biden is a friend of Harry's, Dr. Jill Biden. She's a Gemini too. Judgment in reverse. Let me pull out just a few more, see if we can get a read on who this is. Queen of Cups is in reverse. I think there's something to do with the Democrats in this visa. I think that Trump is a definite threat. I don't just think it's Trump. I think there's something to do with the Democrats in this visa that Harry's also a little bit worried about. I don't know why. I don't know all of the ins and outs of immigration. He's petrified of bad press. You've got the Eight of Wands in reverse there. He's really scared of the bad press that could potentially come from this. I hasn't put enough roots down, guys, materially here. There is going to be a lot of questions about his longevity, how he can afford to stay, his right to stay, his work, and how long it can keep going on. That Hermit in reverse, my lord, my lord. He is... Queen of Cups is in reverse, so that is a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancerian. And I'm getting Pisces and Scorpio for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not vibing with the Cancerian one there. There is something wrong with details and putting roots down and doing things like that. I think they are in some serious doo-doo. And I'm wondering from the other readings as well, if, because the Ace of Pentacles was in reverse, I'm wondering if something's happened with the registering the charity and the state the charity's in. Because there's a lot of stuff happening, isn't there? Let's see what else. Now, these cards are a real mix match. I'm going to have to shuffle them up a bit as much as I can, because I can't shuffle them here. I've got these new cards, and they seem quite cool. They're just like really random images of stuff. I've just been like moving them around and I saw that one. We'll take that. I never do that. I never like open the cards and go, oh, look at that. Well, that seems right. I never do that, but I think that's quite funny. So we'll stick with that one there. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get a read on what is in here, what he's expecting from this. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. The 10 of Swords, of course, is betrayal. He is going to potentially betray someone. It's not going to go well. He's not going to make any new friends. He's not going to vibe with anyone at all. At all. Oh, sugar lumps. Who are you? I'm still getting used to these cards. I'm not completely vibing with them yet. Last card. Can you see that? Narcissistic abuse. He's not protected angelically. Whatever he's been doing, you've got the sacrifice card in reverse. This, look, he is trying to control. I know I mentioned this before, but he's trying to control his life and events around him because he's so helpless and so isolated. He's going into this energy of working with spirit or having somebody work spirit for him. All that is going to lead him to do is hurt. That's all it's going to lead him into. I'm expecting some stuff to happen with Harry's visa around midsummer. I'm also expecting Harry to not enjoy that. He isn't protected. He is not protected. He's got a lot of stuff from past lives that is just running riot, and he's not in control of this life. He's not in control of his karma. He is completely out of it. And the reason why is because he is drunk the narcissistic Kool-Aid, and he is completely under this narcissistic abuse. He is not protected. He isn't protected. He isn't protected. If he's not protected, she won't be protected. Because usually if you've got strong protection up, it usually kind of covers, it embraces your loved ones. I'm just going to put it like that. He doesn't know his own mind. Like, he's cutting corners where he shouldn't be cutting corners, and he's been taught not to cut those corners. And I'm feeling like, I really feel this quite strongly. I feel like this pressure comes from her to get things done very quickly so she can soothe herself, and she doesn't have to worry about it. And it drives him to cut corners and make a mess of it. Let's see how she is feeling about this, and then I'll let you all go because I've been on for an hour and 14. It's now time, innit? You'll all want a cup of tea. Oh, you can get up and get cups of tea, can't you? Cup of coffee, glass of milk, bottle of Lucozade, glass of water. Let's have a look. How's Megsy? We'll use different spicy cards for this. Megsy is lying. That's not a surprise. Megsy is thinking of online clout. Megsy is going to be... Oh, yeah, okay. There is a big lie involved in his visa, guys. There's a lot of dodgy clout. They are going to talk about the trolling. She wants to kind of capitalize on the trolling that has happened around the visa case, and I feel like they're going to end up mentioning the Heritage Foundation and people talking about his visa online and his businesses. And anyway, but she's using this as fuel. I don't think she cares whether Harry gets chucked out or stays. She can use it either way, but she's using this for fuel to sort herself out. She likes the trolls, you know. She says, I was the most trolled woman in the world, but she actually likes people talking about her. It's weird. It's such a weird headspace. Hello, Claire, darling. I'm just finishing. Ah, there's gonna be big news about the visa and stuff like that and his eligibility around midsummer. Keep an eye out for that. He's into some dodgy stuff again. And when they start getting into dodgy stuff, magically, energetically, trying to things always go south very quickly. Very quickly. Look at 2023. Question: will Harry and Meghan get their karma for sending black magic, Catherine? I think that's happening to them now, spirit animal. I really do. I think there's part of the karma is for the way that they went on with Prince Philip and Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth, but I also feel like with His Majesty and Catherine, I feel like there is more energy building up with that. That hasn't. I feel like it's started to trickle in, but I think when that hits, that'll be quite a show. Night, Wendy, darling. And on that note, I am going to waddle off into the night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed these readings. I will have more readings up tomorrow. I will be looking into Catherine and William and all of the nice royals, as well as these two, as well as I might look at some politicians. So once this live stream is finished, leave whatever reading you want me to do next in the comments below, so I know. So I've got a list and everything's in one place rather than just being like in the comments over there, over here, over there. Just let me know, guys, if you're still here. Let me know if there's anything you want me to read on. And I will get it done for you. Doesn't matter how wild, doesn't matter what about, just let me know. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's good to be back. There's going to be more live streams. Touch wood or sequins, whatever. And thanks for being here and the support, guys. I will see you all soon. Have a good night. Take care, guys. Bye.